everybody, this is Anna Michelson from groundhog.com, and I was thinking about where to do my Facebook Live today, and as I was driving to the supermarket in the parking lot, I saw this great amazing tree. Now, it's not my tree, but that's okay. It probably has thousands of stories to tell, and I would have loved to hear it if I could talk to it. Maybe someday I'll be able to talk to it, I don't know. Maybe someday I'll be able to hear it. But that's okay, I can enjoy the tree just the way it is now. In any case, yesterday I was listening to a podcast by Stacy and Paul Martino, and they were talking about this technique called Groundhog's Day, based on the movie with Bill Murray, where he every morning wakes up to the same exact day, Groundhog's Day, until he finally learns his lesson, what he needed to learn going through this Groundhog's Day thousands of times, and then he can finally release it and move on with his life. Now, what I was talking about yesterday and the day before yesterday about releasing your triggers, and then you keep coming up to the same situation and you have to see how you're reacting to it. If you're acting differently, if you're acting the same way, if you're acting the same way, it kind of means that you still have more work to do. And if you act differently, then it means that you're done with the work. And this is the exact concept of Groundhog's Day. Basically, as my mentor Robert Smith always says, people end up attracting into your life the same people wearing a different pair of shoes. And I'm sure you've all seen those people who have gotten married numerous times to the same exact person with different pair of shoes, and each time at the beginning it seems absolutely wonderful and amazing, and then the same things happen again, and then they get upset and they get angry, and then usually it ends with divorce. I mean, I've worked with lots of clients like that who have gone through multiple divorces because they get marrying the same guy with a different pair of shoes. And this is why I constantly say that in essence, the moment you put the fault on somebody else or the blame on somebody else, you're giving them your power. And what you're saying is, I can't control my life, I can't change my life, and I'm not gonna even try because it's out of my hands. The moment you say, it's not them, it's something that's inside of me, you're taking your power back. And it might be a little bit harder to begin with. It might not feel so comfortable to go into that icky stuff that's inside of you, but when you do go into that icky stuff, when you do let it out, work through it, release it, let it go, you suddenly have a much better life in front of you, and you can get over that Groundhog's Day. You can finally say, okay, it's time for me to move on now. I can let myself move on, yay. And I was working with a client yesterday who was saying, I've been working on the same thing for the past 2 years. Why is it still coming into my life? Why do I still see it? And once again, as long as she's constantly reacting the same way that she reacted beforehand, it's going to keep coming into her life. Once she can change her reaction, meaning that she actually released what's inside of her, it's no longer there anymore, so it doesn't bother her anymore, then she can release it. So that even if it's there, she won't see it, because you can't see something that's not in your own consciousness. You can only see it when it is in your consciousness. Tomorrow night, or Sunday, whichever one works out, not yet sure, I will talk about something having to do with Yom Kippur and quantum physics, which is actually pretty cool. But for right now, I'm going to wish you all to have a great weekend and enjoy my tree. And remember that I'm here to create happiness for the whole entire world, one person at a time, starting with myself. And as I give it to myself, it kind of spreads out, these little concentric circles going out further and further to the whole entire world. And I also want to help as many couples as possible stay together with a happily ever after, with all the passion, romance, and love that they really want. So if you haven't given me a like yet, down below, give me the heart over there. I love giving the hearts, it makes me feel loved. If you're watching this on YouTube, also press the subscribe button and the button with the bell notifications so that you'll be notified every time there's a new video coming out. And you won't have to miss one. And have a great weekend wherever you are in this great big world. Keep safe, keep happy, and everything's always working out for me. Take care from Anna Michelson.